Hey guys. Alright, so today I'm gonna teach you how to make a Minecraft rig. Because I've been getting multiple questions on Discord, like, Mid-Nations, how do you do this? How do you rig that? Blah 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 blah. And I'm not being rude or anything, I'm helping you guys out. I'm gonna make a rigging tutorial. So let's get started before yeah. So this tutorial we're gonna model the body. So we're gonna press Shift and A and create a cube. Now we're going to press numpad 1, numpad 5, and select this hand right here that can move you around, and select this zoom in tool, and yeah, right about here works. And then press tab, and then press S, and then bring it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And then you should make sure there's 8 pixels total. And go back to viewport, or actually press 1.5 again and drag it up. And then we're gonna create the texture now. So go to this material tab, press new, and then change principled BSDF to diffuse BSDF. Press this dot right by the color, and then select image texture. Go here, right here, where it says linear, and then click on that and select closest. Now, what you can do is press open, and then go to desktop, or wherever your image file is stored. I'm actually going to go to documents, and look for it right here. Alright, so if your cube is still white by now, go right here to this viewport shading and click on it. And now your cube should look like this. Alright, next we're gonna go to, we're actually gonna bring this timeline up and click this and change it to shader editor. Now bring this down here. Now we're gonna add ambient occlusion. And then we're gonna add a mix shader. Bring this to the bottom, and then add transparent BSDF. Now we're going to select the BSDF and bring it into this shader right here. Now we're going to go to the image and bring alpha to factor. Alright, now you can do is, we'll fix this later in the video. It will work later. Now, we're going to drag this back down and change it back to, what's it called? Timeline. Then we're going to go to this button right here, the context. And then we're going to enable ambient occlusion. Alright, next press numpad 1, numpad 5, and we're going to edit this image. So select this by pressing A, then press U, and then reset. And then go to the UV editor, not the image editor, the UV editor. And then go here, and then select this by pressing A, and then scaling it down till it matches the head exactly. Now, it's not exactly on the pixels, so you want to press Shift and S and press selected the pixels. And then you see it's like that for all of them. So now we're gonna go to this mode right here, the face mode, face select, and we're gonna press Shift and Alt and select on one of the edges of them. And then we're gonna press 1 and 5, press R, 270. Make sure it's 270. You should see the face should be right side up. Now we're going to select this top and bottom. And then press R, 180. And now we're going to change the UVs a bit. Next, you want to turn on this button right here, the show X-ray. And now we're going to select this edge right here, this face, and we're going to bring it right there. And then press Shift S, selected the pixels like before. And you realize it's working out pretty well because we got his like face. Alright. Now you're gonna want to select this edge right here and bring it to this end. And do Shift S, selected the pixels. Same thing for the back. Select the back, put it about right here. Shift S, selected the pixels. Then we're gonna go to the top. And then you're gonna drag this to the top. Right there, right above the head. Shift S, selected the pixels. Same thing for the bottom. Select this, oops. Bring it here. Shift S, selected the pixels. Alright. Now, we got our head all textured. So, well done, you got the head part. Now we're gonna press 1-5 and press Shift and D, then right click, and then press G and Z, and then hold down Control and bring it down to the bottom of the head. Now, press Tab and select this bottom face right here and bring it down 4 pixels. Like that. Then press 3, numpad 3. Press G, Y, and bring this in 2. And then do the same for the front. And then that's the torso shape. Now we're going to press A and bring this down right here. And then press Shift S, selected the pixels. Now we're going to select these top things right there and bring them up by pressing GY, then Shift S, selected the pixels. Then we're going to select this right here. Select this right here, GX, Shift S, selected the pixels. Same for that one. Selected the pixels. Now you see it hasn't got the entire back face. We're going to select these 2 faces right here and GX, Shift S, selected the pixels. Now you textured the torso. Torso looks nice. Now 1-5, Shift D, G, X, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just bring it to the end of the torso. Now we're going to select this face right here and press G, X, and bring it in 4 pixels. 4. Alright. Now select this entire thing again and bring it to the arm. Right here. Press right here. Shift S, selected pixels. Now, we're going to select these right here and bring it in like that. And then press Shift S, selected pixels. Then select these 2. Same thing. Bring it in. Shift S, selected pixels. You always want to do it so it's pixel perfect. Now we're going to press Shift D again. GX, and bring this to that side. And then we're going to select it again. And we're going to bring these arm faces right here to these arm faces. Shift S, selected pixels. Now it looks nice. So now we're going to duplicate this arm and bring it down right here. And we're going to press Tab, Shift, or A twice or once. And then bring this to the leg, right there. Select the pixels. Now duplicate this leg. And bring this to the other leg. Shift S, selected pixels. Now you've modeled a Minecraft character, which looks pretty good. Now we're just gonna add the loop cuts. Now, select the head. And we're gonna do Tab. And select the entire head and press W, subdivide, W, subdivide, W, subdivide. Now it's got the faces. Then we're going to do the arm. We're going to select loop cut. Then we're going to press N for this bar to pop up. Then you're going to select tool and change this to 11 cuts. And now, pixel perfect cuts. Leave it like this for now. Just for now. You'll see why. Alright. Now, select the torso. 11 cuts still. And then 7, change this to 7. Alright, now we're going to bring this back to 11. Cuts for the arm. Same for the legs. And yeah. Now it looks nice. Alright, so now press Control S, and now you'll have to name it to save it. I'm gonna name this tutorial rig. And I'm gonna put in my rigs and sets folder. Save it. Alright. Alright, see you in the next tutorial.